Have you spoken with Skris lately?
Yes. She is cataloguing Koradoran fertility rituals.
Oh.
Silence! I am breathing life.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Have you spoken with Skris lately?
If not over, then through. shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting...
Silence!
You recall the Fairsrass, the energy of the Underdark. The Myconid might...
Never a dull moment. Is that blood? No, never mind. Let's not get caught off guard. No time to rest. Yes, of course.
I will ascend. taste my fury.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Got to keep fighting. Moving.
Offer to parley, and he brings a spectator. Twit. Quite ruined my ambush. Now, you are?
Still alive. So that's progress.
I have
Rescue? Helpless babes are rescued. I am Dawn, third son of House Bartol, first... Oh, no, my dear dark gods below, no! A memory shard. They hold their glow for years. And it's faded. It contains knowledge that is precious. Then my enemies have already found the forge. Which bastard stole my glory? Zargrim? Filro? The adamantine forge? If it had been found, the name would ring throughout the Under... Unless... If they had just surrendered their risk. But no. I had the good sense to lock mine away in the shard. And now I can claim the fort. Bold of you to ask. The others knew of the forge's defenses, its operation, but the rest I can figure out with time. Now I am the only one searching. Or, you proved your power in freeing me, but I need no more rivals.
Breathe deep and move.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
Remove yourself if you are so easily offended. This is not your concern.
Nonsense. You'll just finally...
Spare your indignity. Every word that spills from your mouth is worth less than the last. Incorrect. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, tribe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
Lizelle thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why. The bad blood must be purged. A jewel come first.
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and thrash you? I love it. Get some rest, Lae'zel. You'll need it. You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justification.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned. She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. This pits.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Speak. It is a cert. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still. An elder brain. It lives without body, without armor. To split one apart is a Githyanki's great. Many would nigh lose their minds just to near one. Even... It is over where I am concerned. It is through conflict that we strengthen our bond. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart. The next resolution may not end in her favor.
May the darkness protect you. We aren't dear friends now, if that's what you... But I trust we can all sleep a little more soundly in camp now. Relax. We'll kiss and make up on our own time. Someone prodding at a newly opened wound doesn't help matters. Fine. What's on your mind? I suppose we'd go... Perhaps. Perhaps not. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have... Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance. How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again. I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblin. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
Oh, I really thought Shadowheart a pity. It would have made for a... Why do you
I was a slave. Perhaps I still... But now, I've been conveniently lost. It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you in theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire. People think the biggest threat to... So why would... Trust me. It doesn't happen. I've already apologized. Unless you're looking for another nibble. Fine. As long as I don't have to go... But now that you know what I am, I can fight with all my weapons. Teeth included. And if I happen to... As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already. What? Who? What happened? Back to Baldur's Gate. Back to Cazador. There's no other reason he'd want me alive. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's... He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn. And maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happened. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me. Of course. First, they make excellent monster hunters, so find a vampire spawn. Second, they're the reason I'm like this in the first place. It was a group of Guerra that attacked me that I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me. Perhaps. But more, he's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, you can reach me. Safe! You think I'm safe? Do you know the power of vampire? He can change shape, turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blood. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you. You don't understand. You just trust me when I say we need to be careful. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight. I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador. Figuring out what's happening to us, confronting a god called the Absolute, and then finding time to kill my old master before he can control... Yes, that's an option, but I wouldn't bet eternity on it. Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? But maybe answers. If we can
It is time. It is.
Very glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled things without letting any blood. I would have enjoyed the spectacle, but not lose gives me in. If I'm excited, I try not to. But copper for your thoughts. Funny, I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what... I can picture you. Maybe once we've... Hey, soldier. You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding... Well, what can I say? If you got a little boost from the In fact... You know... I think I would. Bit surprising, but I'm starting to see the silver lining of this whole parasite situation. I'll hold you to that. Now, are we done here?
Very well.
I'll say one thing for our troop. We're not short on... Carsus was... and as Carsus... Too late did he realize what the god... It was the end as an event that came to be known as Carsus's folly. For a spell. Gale's folly, one might call it. History. If it should ever come, I will fight. I promise, if worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain fall.
Welcome to the... Not term. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intrigued. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like I'm... Not to mention, but I haven't... Be my mirror. What do you see? It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see, but I will slay their monsters. Keep them safe. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you. I'm more than a... Still, if the tadpole must be my not father, he made... Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. Yes, father, but a Jew in the front, even if I might look like one. A possibility that's kept me awake, but I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games, and she could kill me for one. And that's not the worst of it. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. We can. I'm sure of it. How glad... I hope that's the...
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch his tongue.
So, have we buried the hatchet, Lae'zel?
No. Why would I bury a weapon?
May the darkness protect you. Fine. What's on your mind?
I've been watching you fight, Shadowheart. Your skills are improving.
My skills were just fine to begin with. You can save the compliments.
I don't pay compliments. I make observations. Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
No one back home will ever believe this. That might be worth a look.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Eager for battle.
What's next?
Direct me.
Enough waiting. I crave blood. Indolence breeds madness. Vis medicus.
Can't give up now. These boots have seen everything. A couple turns should do it.
Bunch of empty boxes and spiderwebs. Guess Lolth's cultists haven't been back here in a while.
burrow holes of all the markings are being dug by bullets. There's trouble afoot.
Mushrooms growing in a perfectly neat circle. Curious.
Half this drow's body is crushed. Must have fallen from pretty high up. I think I found something.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Another illusion. Is anything real down here? I spy with my little eye